Okay, so it says live stream number 14. Still have to continue working on my base, but I think I might rather do something else instead. I mean, there's just still so much to explore. So I was kind of worried I was going to be waiting for even longer, actually, for this to just start up. Well, it's up now. Video output low, it says. So I'm just going to also grab more of my crops while I'm waiting for maybe things to just run smoother. That plus, I know I'm not going to have a bow with infinity on it forever, so let's just get some more holly top petals. Yeah, that's a lot of petals already. Still probably just gonna keep on growing this collection though. Right, so that should be all the seeds. Maybe at least take a look-see as to what I can build on my house. See if I can decide what to actually build there. I really do want to just make the arch. But I don't know exactly what I'd add on to it afterwards. Well, let's just get more work on the arch done regardless. Now, I'm wondering if I think I put the stairs down correctly. Yeah, that looks about right. Trying to make sure I don't mess up the archway, because... Wait, are those supposed to be slabs? Or... Maybe they're supposed to just be regular stone blocks and not stairs here. Yeah, I'm getting a little mixed up. These things can happen. It's kind of hard to build on survival like this. Didn't make it very easy to just move around either without just trampling my crops. Yeah, that's because I harvested a lot of crops. Oh, it's a speed buff Celion gives you. Nice. Definitely a nice benefit to have, to be able to just run around faster. apparently I'm supposed to build, like, further in. If I want to have these just really match, apparently I need to build further in, like so. And even then, I don't know what I'm going to build on the other side here, if I'm actually going to do another room, or just kind of have this here as just some wall. Haven't exactly decided yet. I'm trying to decide exactly what I want to do. I think I'm going to go hunt down some mobs. And try and get some drops you need to actually fight one of the overworld bosses. I'm probably going to start trying to get myself ready for one of the mod's boss fights. Thankfully, I'm actually right next to a savanna and a desert biome, so I don't have to travel far to go find the mobs I need to kill to get the pieces of the item you use to actually spawn in this boss, which is called a troll idol. Quite a few pieces are required in the making of this. There are these things called rammer heads that look like a cross between an elephant and a hammerhead shark. And you need 4 hides from those, for starters. And you do need 1200 to fight these mobs, which I do have by now. So we'll also get some hunter experience out of the whole deal. Depends on how many mobs spawn, maybe like quite a bit of it too, perhaps. Okay, I think I'll leave the render distance on 8 for now. I'll just shoot these from afar to be safe. Because these things have extremely powerful knockback when they hit you. I just don't trust them hitting me because they look really big, so I'll just shoot them from afar. There's one rammerhead hide right there that just dropped. Oh, a second one. You have a 1 in 4 chance each time you kill one of those elephant-like hammerhead shark hybrids to just end up with a rammerhead hide. Killed 4 and I got 2, so that's a good start already. And you need 4 of those to actually craft the troll idol to spawn in the troll boss smash. Now I can finally fight these things, but even then they're still pretty powerful. Yeah, they just take so many hits to knock out. Like, it's not really worth it killing them, just unless you really need to get them off your back. Okay, I think this is the thing that applies the weakness on you when it hits you. This chimera here. Right, it's dead. Great Blade certainly did quite a bit of damage on it. And I'm getting my food pre-cooked because I've set them on fire as I kill them with the Wither Bow. Yeah, they apply weakness on you when they hit you. Apparently, I think this thing stuns you if it hits you. Now I'm just trying to get away from it because it could kill me, possibly. Now I'm having all kinds of mobs to fight at once. This is just great. Alright, finally got it off my back. Also didn't help I had 2 desert chargers attacking me too. So I have to get those off my back too. Something's behind me and hitting me and I don't know what it is. I think it's an invisible enemy. I think it somehow went invisible. Sometimes these enemies just do that. So I'm going to save and quit to the title and then just reopen the world, and then I think that thing will actually appear and be visible. Now I see it. Okay, this is actually not ideal at all. Oh fuck. This is bad. Really bad. Really, really, really bad. Oh fuck, I'm in trouble. Oh fuck, I'm in... Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. No, we're safe. But barely so. Okay, that could have gone so much worse. Did these? No, they didn't despawn. Well, that could have gone so much worse with where I was forced to be... with where I was forced to run to. Lost my feather falling 4 boots. This thing is trying to run away. Lost my feather falling 4 boots in that whole, like, carnage there. Like, the whole chaos. I was gonna be forced to run into the lava at that point. It really wasn't looking good for me at all. Thought for sure I was gonna get forced to run in the lava. Either that or just take a death those 2 things in the savannah biome there. Not quite sure, but I somehow survived that. Now, can I get more rammer heads to just spawn? So I can get the rammer head hides I need to just spawn and smash. Okay, so these are cooked. Plenty of hunter mobs, so I'm getting good experience, but still. I'd like to get the rammer heads to show up sooner than later. So I'm at 16 hunter, not even that far off from 17. But getting the rammer heads to spawn, sometimes much easier and much easier said than done. Oh, I do see one though. I do see this one. Pretty nice knockback it has, just saying. I don't know why it stopped charging at me after it hit me that first time. There's another one. Kind of having a hard time hitting this through the grass. Pretty annoying, I'll say. I don't see any rammer head hides on the ground here. Probably would have picked it up by now if there was one. Oh, but at least we're getting plenty of these things to spawn. And there's our third one. Once one more rammer head hide drops, then I won't need to gather any more of these unless I just want to fight the boss again. That will require you to get these hides to just make the idle to spawn him in. So it's been a pretty quick grind for the rammerhead hides so far. Then there's going to be get a desert shell out of the desert. We only need to get one, but it's got a fairly low drop rate. Oh, I see you. Yeah, this thing runs pretty fast, I'll admit. I think I see, like, Oh, I see two more of them, actually. Wow, I'm getting lucky with these Rammerhead spawns. Seem to be showing up pretty often. And we got the last Rammerhead hide. And a shit ton of mobs now chasing me. Like you'd expect, really. Kind of like what you'd expect by now. This thing should be dead soon anyways. I'll just use my regular sword on these. That finishes them off. I'm at Hunter 17. I'm almost at 18 just by having killed these Savannah mobs for some Rammerhead hides. I was pretty quick leveling up, I'll have to admit. Almost at 18. Didn't take that long to get those 2 level ups. Yeah, like once you can start killing these mobs, if you want to just grind Hunter, by all means do so until you get like the next best spot to go kill mobs for Hunter experience. Yeah, I'd say Headless Destroyers, if possible, for the early levels, to really speed those up until you get to 12, then kill these mobs until, I don't know when. I haven't played that much on my friend's server to just get enough Hunter experience to see what comes after. I really am liking the Hunter experience I'm gaining off of all this. Alright, so I guess we'll just go with that desert. If I'm not mistaken, it's sand golems there I need to go kill for the desert shell. Low drop rate on it, but you only need 1. Then once I get that, I think I'm going to have everything I need to actually just spawn the boss in. But I might want to just double check, like, the gear I have to make sure, like, I have a good setup for him. Make sure I don't just die to the boss. Thankfully, he only uses melee, so if I can just keep a distance from him and not have too many other overworld mobs just interrupt the fight, I should be able to take him down without too much struggle. Shouldn't be that bad a fight if I just prepare for it. Now I need to start finding sand golems, so you can actually get anywhere with this. And I don't exactly see any from here. I don't think that's a sand golem. No, it's not. Now I got all this extra stuff on me that I don't need to carry. I didn't even think to put these away. What am I doing? Let's at least just make some space in our inventory. So I need to spot some sand golems, but I'm just not seeing any. Yeah, this thing is immune to melee that I just killed, by the way. Oh, there's another one. Okay, it drops sand on death, apparently. I didn't know it drops sand on death, but... You can just dig up the sand that, more importantly, it won't fight back. Just glad I have immediate access to these biomes. That's still probably not a sand golem. It'll probably have to be taller for it to be one that's not a sand golem. I don't know how I haven't seen a single one yet. Still have yet to see one so far. I think I see one here. That's a sand golem right there. Still low odds it actually drops the desert shell, so we're probably gonna have to find like plenty more where that came from. What's behind me? No, what's behind me and hitting me? And I can't even see it. Like, it's just invisible again. Like, whatever's hitting me is just invisible. Oh, I guess I can just run away from it if I'm fast enough. If I just sprint and jump, I'll be able to get away from it easily. I've seen mostly husks right now. Just about everything but sand golems. There's a witch. Yeah, just about everything but sand golems are spawning in at this point. Could just wait around here to see what appears. I see 2 sand golems now, all of a sudden. Okay, there's 2 of them now. Now, how do I get them to come here? Besides just walking up to them. Okay, there's this 2 chasing me. Okay, now they're all following me. Yeah, they hit pretty hard and they move somewhat fast. But I've seen much faster mobs though already. These ones don't just slouch around either. Still no desert shell. I mean, I've only killed 4 of these. So hopefully we'll see more of these just spawn in. Might end up losing my Great Blade before we actually just get this Desert Shell to appear. Could end up just losing the thing because it just breaks apart and runs out of durability. Now, are any more sand golems gonna just spawn in? I might just wait again for things to appear. Just see what spawns in. Have I been to this desert temple yet? I might have been here already. I do see a sand golem though. Let's just go on over to him. Not sure how many more I'll need to kill before I actually do end up with this drop. I think this thing is resistant to fire, magic, and explosions, it looks like. But I don't even know if it drops anything. There's a sand... There's like different kind of sand golem. That looks like a mob that spawned in from like one of those special events. Saw no notice of the big day events, so I'm kind of... And now he's just gone. Well, he was there like a second ago. Well, so much for getting a closer look. Maybe I have been in here. Yeah, this looks like I've raided it already. Yup. They don't normally look like that, just saying. They don't normally look like they've been broken into already. I really don't think this thing drops anything besides just experience. I think that's a sand golem, but it's invisible. Just to make it visible again. Right now I see them. There's two of them. Them. I see two. Okay, they're unaffected by knockback, it appears. Think I can at least set them on fire, but I can't do anything else with the arrows. So I know he's immune to, like, bow and arrows, but he's still apparently getting set on fire somehow. But, like, the arrow must not be hitting him or doing any damage. You know, it would make sense. I'm gonna have some extra food. Whether I like the look of it or not. Looks like another of those sand golems. I think plenty of them just spawned in here. Can I safe spot them like this? I think so. If I just stand in the right place, I can safe spot them. So when do you think we're gonna get a desert shell in the end? Still don't have it yet. I mean, it's a fairly rare drop. Like, I think it's 1 in 25 chance. And I don't think I've killed 25 sand golems yet either. Well, there's 3 more to take on. Preferably one at a time, to decrease the risk of me just getting blown out by these guys. Still waiting on that desert shell to just appear. Might be a while before we actually see it. Sphinxes. Gonna wait for more sand golems to just spawn. I'm not gonna go like too far. If I kind of just stay still, I think we're gonna see like 1 or 2 appear at least. Really shouldn't take long. There's some other sand golems I'm not particularly interested in. Kind of odd to see them, considering I didn't see any sort of big day event message, but, well, here they are. Not quite the sand golems I'm looking for, though. I know these probably don't drop desert shells. I'm guessing these guys will just drop sand on death and a lot of it. It took quite a few arrows to kill. If it's just sand, then it's really not worth it. That's what I figured. I think like 32 blocks of sand or something. You can just dig that up and it'll take less time. There's some more giant golems. Not the kinds I'm looking for, though. Yeah, I'm still aiming for that desert shell, by the way. It's gonna appear eventually. So it's becoming night. Must have spent about, like, at least 20 to 30 minutes out here. Probably closer to 30 at this point. Well, probably actually just closer to 20 for the desert. Probably like 10 or so, perhaps, for the savannah to get the rammerhead hides. And that's a full moon event, so if I want moonstones, I can pick them up here. I think I already have a couple just lying around. Again, I can't even see what's hitting me. Oh, finally I see one. Finally I found a sand golem. Took way too long to get one to spawn, I don't know why. I think that thing is still behind me and chasing me. Something is invisible and still hitting me, actually. Something is still hitting me and I cannot see it. I'll just run away from it. That looks like something that might have spawned in from the full... Yeah, it is. That's like the cow skeleton hybrid right there. Yeah, this guy's fast. Oh, look, there's another one there. Let me put myself, like, let me get some distance between it and me. Make it much safer to fight it. Can't even see if there were any moonstone drops. Didn't look like there were. What am I doing? No, don't do that. I want to eat the food. You know what? I'm just gonna kill this thing. It's probably gonna follow me forever if I don't. What is this? A moonshiner. Never heard of that gun. Or blaster, whatever. Never heard of it. So I'll get that before the actual desert shell I'm looking for. Still not seeing too many sand golems either. Probably gonna have better luck finding the full moon event mobs at this rate. Oh, 3 of these Skelox things. Yeah, that's a lot of them right there. Doesn't help my hits are barely going through. Alright, so there's a moonstone. This sword's gonna fall apart soon, it looks like. That's a soul banner. Where are the sand golems? Where are those desert guys anyways that I'm looking for? Can't seem to find any more of them. That looks like something from the full moon event, I think. Not exactly sure what it is, though. It's taking a lot of arrows. Okay, this thing just gives you blindness when you actually get within like 4 or 5 blocks of it. Probably gonna start walking west at this point. I mean, I still have plenty of desert to just walk across. So I might as well make my way back to spawn and just kill whatever sand golems I do end up running into. I have to definitely find some more, at least. Another gun drop, it looks like. Hot shot. Sets targets on fire. Targets already on fire take double damage. Interesting. Kind of a slow fire rate on it, but still interesting regardless. Got a sand golem to spawn in, but no desert shell. Still means a fairly rare item. Not too surprised I've yet to just get it. I got 2 rare gun drops before actually finding my desert shell. I can kind of imagine right now, like, an hour having passed and still not having this shell. It's possible. Do we just go dry for, like, a good chunk of the next hour or so? Two Endermen, is that what I see there? It looks like it. It's becoming day soon, it looks like. I got like 3 moonstones out of that full moon event. I mean, it's still like 3 of them. I just ran to that cactus. Nice. Yeah, there's two Endermen just spawn right next to each other. That doesn't happen often either. Ender Pearl drop. 2 Ender Pearl drops in a row, actually. Even though I don't really need to rely on them the old-fashioned way that much. Because I have the foraging skill in this mod that can give me them. There's another of those golems. Still no shell. Probably gonna just stick around until one of these swords break, or they both break, or if I get that shell. Likely the swords are gonna break before I end up with the shell at this rate. But I could get it any moment. Odds aren't going up that I do get it, but I could get it, like, and you never know, like, when I could get it. Could appear off of any drop, but it's not like I'm more likely to get it after more failed attempts. It's still like 4% chance per golem. It's just after you kill 25, you're expecting to get one, but it's not a guarantee that you get one. And I know I've killed plenty of these, but I don't know if I killed at least 25 yet or not. Death Day event again. Still want to just focus on getting this desert shell out of the way. And that is it! That's our desert shell! We got it. And there it is. See, I knew I was gonna get it sooner or later. How many sand golems did I kill? Bestiary. Can I just scroll, use the scroll bar to scroll down? Having a hard time actually clicking on it. There we go. Sand Giant, Sand Golem. I killed 27 of these. Drop rate is like 1 in 25 about, so... yeah, that did seem fair. To have to kill like 27 of those for a single shell. Makes sense. Now I need to just make sure I'm going southwest. Ooh, Headless Destroyer. Think I can maybe quickly kill him for a bit of extra Hunter XP. I'll just back off. I said I'll back off. Please. He can't get me from up here, right? I'll just shoot him down with arrows. Almost a 19 Hunter. I'd like to maybe kill some more Headless Destroyers for it, but if I take 2 hits from one, I just die outright. So it's risky. Especially if you want to just use melee on them. And I just ran to a cactus again. Nice. The other guys really aren't worth killing. Like, I think it's those really big mobs that have the gravitational pull and the Headless Destroyers. I think those are the only 2 things worth killing during the Death Day event. Everything else, kind of just ignored if possible. Nothing else really has anything meaningful it gives you on death. Like the giant weird spider looking thing with the gravitational pull. That's where you get the Immortalis Realmstone from. The Headless Destroyers just give really good hunter experience, especially if your level's low and you can't really kill much else to level it up. course they're gonna throw another one of these in here. Great, I don't want to be distracted by these guys. 19 hunters, sweet. Still trying to go west, by the way. Not that far from 20, actually, I don't think. About, like, another 270 odd experience, and I'll have, like, 20 hunter. If I want another Immortalis Drumstone, I think I can just kill this thing for it. Probably gonna opt to just safe spot it, because I don't want to just... Oh, I think there's two of them right next to each other. I'll safe spot them both, likely. They should go down soon. And I've fired enough arrows at them. That takes care of both of them. That should be another 2 Immortalis Realmstones right there. What's behind me? I think it's maybe that's just that Sphinx. I really would like to get back to my base soon and get ready for this boss fight. Should be fun. Two more Headless Destroyers right there. Whatever. Something's behind me, I don't know what it is. It's probably this. Can I hit it? No, what's behind me now? It's this thing is now behind me. It's always something just chasing me. Pretty much all the time, like something is just sneaking up from behind me and hitting me. Right! Something else is behind me, apparently. Doesn't help when I'm trying to just safe spot these things and I keep getting chased by random mobs. Like, they keep just interrupting with whatever I'm trying to do. Like, they're practically always just interrupting, getting in the way, and being obnoxious. We're honestly not that far from spawn at this point. But I'm definitely going to need a new armor set, like, my helmet and my boots are now just gone, so I need to replace these, and pronto. This Great Blade's gonna break apart any moment now. I'm not that... okay, I think I'm a little over halfway to 20 Hunter at this point. I'd be able to kill these quicker if I didn't just constantly play it safe, but if I screw something up while trying to fight these things, they can just kill me in 2 hits, so I tend to just play it safe usually whenever. Because those destroyers can two-shot me easily. We are going to lose our Great Blade, though, unless I repair it. And if I don't and I want another, I gotta go kill Lelyetian Barbarians again for it. Until, like, another one drops. So that's my house. Probably gonna sleep off the night to just despawn whatever enemies are gonna spawn the night. Make sure they never appear. Alright, looks like there's a crowd around my house. That's not ideal at all. There's a nice crowd that just got around up my house. Not quite sure what they're planning. Gotta just keep my distance or they're gonna start chasing me. Doesn't look like we're getting any events. Not sure if I'll be able to use my bed because I got these 3 Grim Reapers, like, very close to my house. Yeah, I figured it was gonna be this that would prevent me from sleeping. I gotta clear these guys out, I think, before I can use my bed. There we go. Now then. Yeah, we have plenty of spare materials I like. Now let's just put away some extra crap. Yeah, I have quite a bit of stuff to just put away. Stuff to sort, you name it. I'm gonna have to eventually figure out what the Moonshiner is. Got plenty of bones. I need to start figuring out how to make space in here. It's getting ridiculous. It's getting ridiculously crowded in here, this chest. Like, this chest is just packed. Maybe this could be a mob loot's chest as well. It's probably gonna be at this rate. Maybe this could just be for all my money. But I'd only free up 2 spots if I move the money up there. Maybe like tokens and just coins all go up there. And that would make sense to also put the tokens in here. I mean, these are like a form of currency, so I guess we'll just stuff them in here. Already frees up a bit of space, that's good to know. So I guess we'll just craft our troll idol. Yeah, we definitely have to have just acquired all the materials to just make the things, so let's go craft it. So stick, moonstone, desert shell, the rammerhead hides, and that's our troll idol. As soon as we place it, we spawn the boss, so let's do the preparations before we actually fight this guy. Not gonna fight him unprepared. That can probably only end in misery. Yes, I do know that his attacks, when he melee hits you, sends you flying, so I'm gonna make the armor set that makes you immune to fall damage. So, that. Yeah, there's just so much information on the Advent of Ascension wiki, by the way. So, just to make our armor set, we'll do this. Should probably maybe repair some of the stuff I already have. But I would like to enchant new armor eventually, so maybe I won't do it right away. I'll probably just go in with the unenchanted armor. I think I'll still be okay. Bow with good reach. Probably also bring this rifle along in case I want to just use that too. I definitely have the ammunition for it, that's for sure. Oh, the food goes in here. Slowly but surely we'll find space for everything, and maybe the banners will just get their own chest. They probably will at this point. I mean, what other use will they even have? Pretty much none. So I want a speed potion. Maybe even instant health in case things go south. Speed to just outmaneuver the boss, to make doing so easier. I'll probably spawn him not too far from my house. I'll probably just make sure I've cleared the immediate, surroundings of enemy mobs, and then I'll just get ready to fight them. So, immunity to fall damage, definitely a good idea to bring with you. So let's just go for it. We're gonna do it for real this time. Yikes, he hits hard. Yikes, can I run? Up the ladder, quick. I think he's stuck at the bottom. I can safe spot him if I wanted to. Yeah, but they're not all gonna be this easy. I can safe spot him from up here and just get a free kill if I want to do this. Okay, the boss music apparently doesn't loop. Now, where is he? I didn't think he was gonna hit me that hard. Probably should have brought protection. But I can just safe spot him to death by doing this. Well, it was kind of a free kill. I could just safe spot him because he only knows how to do melee. Doesn't know how to climb ladders. Yeah, I didn't think he'd be able to hit me for that much damage at a time, so I kind of just decided to safe spot him at that point. So I got a stone statue version of the boss after killing him, but I don't know where to put it. Maybe up here would be a nice spot. And I got myself a new sword, which also doubles as an axe. So I think this is going to be my new main weapon for a while. Yeah, that was easy and all, but most of the bosses are probably going to be way harder than that, so not quite sure how I'm going to train for some of the harder stuff. No, like, I want to enchant a book and see what I can get on looting 2. I was in the market for looting, let me tell you. See what else I can maybe get to show up. Though I don't know if I'm going to put looting 2 here or maybe just on some other sword, because I don't know how many things in the mod you can actually kill where that looting comes into some sort of an effect. If I'm not mistaken, there's not that many. I'll put the sharpness 3 here. 17 attack damage is going to be nice. So that's going to be our new sword pretty much for a while. Yeah, just trying to decide exactly what I want to do next. I didn't think I was going to have that much trouble outrunning the boss either. Yeah, he seems to move pretty damn fast. Should have made myself like a potion of swiftness speed 2, actually. Maybe I'll just put looting 2 on this thing anyways. So now I'm just going to get more raw chicken and feather drops by using this to kill the chickens. I have plenty of eggs, it looks like. So yeah, that was an anticlimactic fight. Like, it's just more effort to actually get the stuff to make a troll idol than it is to actually kill the boss if you just safe spot it. Which you very easily can, by the way, since it can't do anything other than just melee attacks. Alright, so there goes all my seeds. And that's plenty of chickens already over there. Now I'm kind of tempted to do a bit of enchanting. I really want to go to Creeponia to get myself some more armor because one of my favorite armor sets, you can make it from materials in there, so I'm gonna just do some enchanting right now and see what I can end up with. Might consider repairing these boots, but even then I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to see what enchantments I just get enchanting this stuff straight, like what's gonna be available to me. Like, can I maybe see blast protection of some sort? Blast protection 2 on the boots. protection too. Still something. Trying to shoot for blast protection though at this point. Oops. I mean, it's still some form of protection, at least. Protection 1 or protection 1? Blast protection kinda doesn't want to show up, let me just say. I think I'll keep this thing as a spare, actually. Thorns 2. If I actually want to grind up to level 28 for that. I'm trying to just go for like a high level of blast protection, but... Oh, I had this lying around. I think I will just go and use this book up right now. Alright, now I need a new anvil, apparently. So we got some resistance to explosions. And now I need a new anvil. Might want to eventually either just get more iron. Yeah, might want to get more iron too. So we need a new anvil, that much is established already. Might just go to the nether and try and quickly mine up some quartz. That's a fairly fast way to get experience, usually. Or I could just perhaps grind the enforcers in iron mine. Because I do spawn right next to an enforcer dungeon, so I could grind that out, but I'm gonna get myself some blocks to place. And maybe I'll make myself a couple of ladders, and then I'll be ready to just start establishing myself there. I think I'm gonna just grind the enforcers in iron mine for these levels. Might be even quicker. Provided I don't just get killed trying to do this. Going in with not very good armor, though, for iron mine, so... This could be pretty big risk. We'll just have to see. Could be risking quite a bit. This could just blow up in my face, probably now. But how will we know for sure if we don't even try? Already off to one hell of a start. I'll build myself a wall to just hide behind so those things can't just shoot me from... Kind of limit what they can do, actually. Did I just... Okay, I didn't break all the spawners. Okay, I didn't break them all. Now, I do need more of these to spawn. Maybe I should have left both if I was able to. If I could have left both, that would have been great, but looks like I didn't. Might want to consider looking elsewhere to grind for mobs. And yes, you gotta just watch where you step in this dimension because, like, all the different foliage, like the pieces of grass, they all have their own little effects when you step in them, so you gotta just walk around, like, carefully. So you gotta look where you're stepping. Like, this stuff inflicts slowness on you when you step in it. It can be really deadly if you're trying to just escape a mobs. So yeah, the slowness can be extremely deadly if you're trying to escape from mobs, just saying. Probably should have just made that enforcer spawn, like my mob grinder. It's much less safe to just grind these things out because they're harder to just, like, keep from actually hitting you. Harder to prevent those from chasing you down, but the enforcers, on the other hand, they can't walk into, like, 2-block tall gaps, like, just like Endermen are, like, affected by that too. Or maybe I could just go exploring, perhaps, instead, and just get stuff that way. Yeah, the weapons you can find, unfortunately, from these dungeons are all incomplete. There's another step to actually be able to even use these weapons in the first place. Like, there's something else you have to do before you can actually start using those weapons. Like, they don't just come, like, all ready to use. Why am I still carrying this bow around? I'm not even using it. Deciding what I just don't need to carry. So that's the thing that just shoots a bunch of arrows, shoots a bunch of projectiles at you, but if I can hit it, it's just gonna die in one shot. That is, if I can hit it, and I can't hit it. Oh, fuck. This is... Oh, no. No! Ah, I'm getting slowed down again. Oh, no, this is bad. Really bad. I'm gonna barely get away if I do get away. Keep stepping on the pieces of grass that slow you down. So that really doesn't help. Like, I can't get anywhere without just getting stopped or something happening. Like, touching a piece of grass that slows me down or just something. I just can't avoid it, it seems. There we go. Thought I wasn't be able to get away at all. Well, it certainly wasn't looking good in the slightest. Yeah, it really was not looking good at all. Still, oh no, still stuck with slowness and being shot at. This is bad. Yeah, the things that are shooting at me have, like, very low health, but not very easy to hit because they move around a lot, and it's even worse when there's, like, multiples of them attacking you at once, because they hit pretty damn hard. Kind of tough to react to, especially when they're swarming you. Oh, fuck. That just came in from behind me. That was from behind me. Probably a ton of mobs. Yeah, there's a ton of mobs in here. Not just gonna jump down where they all are, because that would probably be, like, suicide right there. And there's some quick pockets down here as well. Not even, like, 10 minutes in here, and I nearly died already. It's not entirely my fault anyways. I'm gonna try and just somehow mine my way down. Should not be able to get touched up here, ideally, and should be able to just knock the spawner out. So more of these can't just appear. This is gonna be a good experience once they all die, that's one thing for sure. Silver coins, I'll just take them, I guess. Should have cleared my inventory space out before really just attempting to go in here. I might be in trouble. There's fucking all these guys. They immobilize you when they hit you. Running is kind of out of the option because of how many there are. I'm gonna have to just kill them or die trying. And look at how many there are. This is ridiculous. Okay, I got lucky. Something just knocked me up on top of this tree, so I got really lucky. If it wouldn't have been for that, I'd actually be dead by now, just saying. Like, a stroke of luck just kept me alive. Now, there's probably still one more of these just on the ground somewhere, just waiting to try and hit me. Okay, now I think they're all gone. Lucky that I wasn't also getting shot at the trees as well. That could have been possible too, by the way. Could have also possibly been shot at the trees. This would just probably lead right back to where we spawned in the first place. Trying to see what else is around here, perhaps. Okay, maybe this could be like my sort of mob grinder. Where's my coal? And my sticks. I'm gonna make some torches just to light this up so it's easier to see. Probably gonna want to keep these enforcer spawners intact. And just turn this into like a sort of a mob grinding station. Yeah, so this is both a sword and an axe. Yeah, the bonus of it, that's just the bonus that it doubles as an axe. Gonna try and claim the loot here and just leave the two spawners intact. Because ideally, I'd like to just use these two spawners to just grind experience off of these enforcers. Because we could just get like a lot of them to spawn out once, and then it's just fast experience. I believe I nearly just died though, like not even 10 minutes in, just seeing what was around here. Yeah, like, things can just go horribly wrong in this dimension in the blink of an eye, pretty much. Especially if you're not aware of, like, all the status effects, like, the grass itself can inflict on you. There's just more likely things go to hell here. I'm also gonna probably end up with plenty of coins while we're doing all this. How much more space do I perhaps, like, have left in the box? Oh, still plenty. Plenty of space in the box still, thankfully. Probably not gonna go too deep into Iron Mine, I'm just trying to grind a bit of experience here. Maybe I'll just stay a bit up closer to these. I don't know if that'll maybe get more enforcers to just spawn in. If I decide to not safe spot them, will I maybe get more to appear? Or maybe some actually spawning outside? Doesn't look like they are spawning outside. At least I can see the portal I entered through from here. So getting out should be relatively easy. Maybe I'll just mine quartz instead. I thought we were going to be getting more enforcer spawns. Doesn't look like it though. Maybe least some do spawn outside and I just don't realize it. Yeah, we pretty much spawn like right next to like an Iron Maze, which that's where you spawn in one of the two bosses this dimension has. Fairly rare structure from what I heard, and I can't see what's hitting me. It's the thing that makes you drop whatever you're holding when it hits you. I'd like to just travel around a bit further, but I know that could be really risky to just do so. Could turn out to be like a massive risk. Yeah, like just so much can go wrong out here. At least if I can just keep on sealing myself in, I can play this relatively safely. That's one thing I can do if I really need to, just play it safe. Okay, now all of a sudden there's two of these. Still not that many. Yeah, from what I remember, well, provided you get silver coins and not just incomplete weapons, these were fairly good sources of just coins, because pretty commonly those crates will drop silver coins upon hitting them. It's not that hard to loot most of these dungeons anyways. I don't know what's behind me though. Oh boy. Trying to get away. And yes, I do know which plants give you, like, which status effects. If you don't know this, then you're gonna have, like, one hell of a bad time here, just saying. If you don't even know, like, why you keep getting slowed down, or perhaps just sped up, or flung into the air, or you name it. Uh-oh. Might have kind of just put myself in a tight spot, let's see. I think I just put myself in a tough spot. Yeah, the thing is just so far away, it's hard to hit. Kind of hard to hit, like, with just a straight shot when it's this far away. Yeah, thankfully, like, one hit from nearly anything just kills it. Probably your only saving grace is that it just dies to nearly anything. But they just keep spawning faster you can kill them, usually, apparently. Like, every time you kill one, there's apparently just another to replace it. Look, another one just spawned right there to replace it. And there's another one right there. They just keep on finding me endlessly. Like, as soon as I can just take one down, I immediately get another one attacking me, and it just never ends. It just goes on forever. Like, there's usually more of these than I can possibly handle. And I don't have a safe spot to hide in. I used up all my blocks, so I might be in... Actually, no, I have these blocks to use up. Maybe I'm not going to be in trouble. If I can just kind of build myself in here, I might be okay. I don't think they should be able to touch me from in here. Should be okay if I just play this carefully. But it might be a while before I get rid of all these Mechions here. Especially if I do it the safe way. Might be a while. Yeah, I don't want to just jump down and get attacked by like 5 of them at once, so I'm trying to play it safe. Because you never know just how many can be hiding down there at once, just ready to attack you. Probably gonna just try and get up close to them, slowly but surely, just to be safe. Breaking this so they can't climb up to me. And now I should be able to just wail on them from up here. Or from up here, I can wail on them. Now I'm free to wail on them and they can't hit me. This should be good experience once they all die. That one just came out of nowhere. They have the habit of just coming out of nowhere and ambushing you. Hate it. Now, is there another of these spawners hiding somewhere and I just can't spot it? Apparently no, that was probably the only one. So now I'm free to claim the silver coins. That's some... Okay, what's shooting at me still? Can't even step, like... I can even barely step outside of any of these structures without just getting shot at by something. Of course, it's one of those things that just always can shoot me from no matter where I am. Like, they can pretty much get you from anywhere, almost. It's almost inescapable unless you just kind of build yourself into some sort of a shelter, but even then, they still might be able to get you, depending on what angle you set yourself up in. So yeah, sometimes escape in this dimension is almost impossible. Sometimes there's just too many mobs and they're too fast for you to just be able to get them all off your back. Let's get rid of this spawner first. The more dangerous mobs come out of that one. Or maybe it was the other way around. I think those are maybe just some more tokens I just got. Trying to hear if there's something else around here. Thought I heard something. Yeah, good thing I have, like, the extra... What the fuck is it? Oh my god. Holy shit. Oh no. Ooh, this is bad. Okay, this could be terrible. Okay, this could be a problem. Now all of a sudden, like, a mob just snuck up from behind me, set me on fire, and I'm just, of course, I'm getting shot at when I'm trying to escape. Like, I try to flee, but I just keep getting shot at anyways. Fuck. Oh fuck, this is bad. Okay, I'm safe. Okay, I'm alive. I'm alive, but barely. I'm alive. Come on, just stop burning, for fuck's sake. There we go. Probably just gonna wait yeah, I'm gonna have to just wait around before, like... I'm gonna have to wait around just to be absolutely sure I'm safe. Because those flying things with, like, the 5 eyes are just hitting me so hard. Making just hiding in trees, like, almost impossible, because they'll just shoot you down from, like, all the way up there. Like, sure, it's straightforward enough to get away from the ground-based mobs in Iron Mine, which there are a lot of, but the ones that fly and just shoot projectiles at you constantly, you can't just pillar up, hide in trees to escape those, unfortunately. Oh, well, apparently they can hit enemies too, thankfully. Right, so we just got ourselves some more silver coins. We got 10 of them just by raiding random dungeons in Nevermine. I think I'm going to just try and head back at this point to my portal. Not really feeling all that safe in here, so I'm going to just head back to somewhere safer. Gonna just run back to the overworld at this point. Feeling a little risky just staying here. Well, that jump boost was nice. Yeah, the Amethine armor is kind of helping in regards to the random jump boosts you get. Well, not random. There's a certain plant that caused it to happen. So I don't take fall damage, that's kind of helpful, but there's probably other benefits I could be using instead, possibly. Great, I'm getting slowed down now. And I'm having trouble just navigating around. Having a bit of trouble navigating, too. Yeah, I wish it was safe enough to just stay up in the trees, but it usually just isn't. Usually too dangerous to hide in the trees. Yeah, at least I know where to step and where not to. If I didn't, then I'd probably really be in trouble. Like, I'd probably just keep on getting slowed down too much. Okay, we gotta be close at this point to just getting out of here. We have to be close. Alright, if I just climb up here, I'm pretty much gonna escape. Level 19, not bad. Just by dicking around in iron mine and gathering silver coins. Not bad at all. I'll put some ladders here, I guess. Not quite sure where that enforcer came from, but... Alright, we're getting out of iron mine. I'm not going to stay there any longer. Let's just not stay there. See what my other options for enchantments are. Also going to deposit some of my loot while I'm at it. Oh wow, 36 silver coins just sitting here. And some extra copper coins while we're at it to also deposit. Probably gonna need to go exchange more of these again. The chest is again just getting full. We'll have to go and exchange more of these sometime soon. Shit ton of iron mine tokens already. That was just got plenty apparently. Incomplete. Another incomplete weapon probably in my shulker box. I mean, if I don't have a use for it immediately, then what's the point of keeping it in my inventory? So 2 incomplete weapons. You need to get a mecha gear, which you trade the professor for to actually get like 2, and then just 1 gear completes one of these weapons. Then you can actually start using it. So we briefly stepped into iron mine. Kinda lucky that I didn't just die there like 2 or 3 times over. It was pretty close, like on several occasions actually. On more than like 1 occasion it was actually really close. But I pulled through. I survived against all odds. Aqua Affinity. Projectile Protection 4 from a level 2 enchantment. Protection 3 from a level 2 enchantment. I think I will just take this. Blast Protection doesn't want to show up all that often, it seems. Is it possibly somewhat rarer than the other type of protections? Must be, just that's at least what it feels like, it's rarer. Definitely feels like it's rare. Feels like it doesn't show up often. At least projectile protection is fairly common, but I don't know what's necessarily going on with just not at all being able to get blast protection, or very rarely getting it. I will take that, I guess. It's still not bad, actually. No, if I combine these, how much will it cost? And I have protection 4. That's good. That's very good indeed. I might actually consider going with this setup. I might bring this setup into Creeponia, and I might actually come out okay. Let's just see. I might quickly step in and see, like, what happens. I do not need to carry these books, nor this extra piece of lapis. I'll just put these away. Sort through these books later, just these leftover ones. Ores. I'll put these bloodstones here. Figure out where the rest of my stuff can go while I'm at it, because I have plenty of shit to get sorted out. Pair of random logs. Okay. Pair of logs from that dimension I just ended up with. I'm probably just gonna go with all this stuff and just hope for the best. Might be able to come out in one piece, possibly. Another random enchanted book I don't need to keep in my shulker box. Just a bunch of random weapons. Some good. Some just unfortunately about to break apart. And some paper and some iron ingots. Yeah, like, my shit is all over the place. What else can I say? So let's just give Creeponia a shot and hope for the best. I'm just... Ideally, I should just pick a direction and run in it, because these things have the habit of just following you everywhere, so I'm going to want to just prioritize running over anything else as much as possible. There's another banker structure, but... you know, with all these creeper birds following you, using that bank structure is easier said than done. When you got this many mobs that can just gang up on you. And more often than not, by the time you're done killing one, another one will just spawn, like, right behind it. So you really want to just keep moving in this dimension as much as possible. You really don't want to stand still here if you can do so. Like, you want to just keep on moving as much as possible. Thankfully, there's nothing else that spawns, like, directly on the surface of Creeponia, so as long as you keep moving, it's not that dangerous. That is, if you just keep moving and also occasionally watch to see, like, what's in front of you. Because it could just fly in from in front of you to the creeper birds. Probably going to consider just going in another direction at this point. I'd rather not stray too far from my portal. Trying to find just a cave that leads directly underground. Because what I'm looking for is under the ground, by the way. Trying to find, like, an opening that goes straight in. but like I'm not spotting any. Might just use the minecart X-ray trick again at this rate to actually find somewhere to go. Or I can just take a quick look in here and see if it leads anywhere. I didn't bring torches or night vision. Why did I not do this? So it's going to be dark as hell in here. Maybe I just come back with actual, like, night vision. So I can actually at least see better. Or I can just go in anyway, and what's the worst that can happen besides just a death? Gunpowder. Not surprised. Let's hope the blast protection just carries me. I think it's going to at this rate. As long as I can keep a distance from all these creeper-related mobs, I should be okay. I should be able to pull this off at this rate. I think we're going to be okay. Doesn't help I didn't bring coal and thus can't see anything. Could try and get some from a foraging drop, but probably not likely it'll happen before I just get other items instead. Oh, I did get some extra coal. Nice. This will also just give us extra blocks to just build with, just to help us get around Creeponia easier. So let's make a couple of torches just to be able to see like a couple things better. Probably gonna save them for it's really dark. There's some ore. Pretty funny looking ore, but it's ore regardless. I'm trying to get the jewel light more specifically over the geminite. But I'll just take whatever I do find regardless. I mean, it's still ore at the end of the day. You'll still probably find a use for it eventually, for sure. That's jewelite ore. If I go further down, I'm going to stop finding geminite and jewelite. Or maybe not. I'm trying to see like what else is actually down here. I'm trying to just make myself ready. Yeah, for whatever might just... Yeah, this guy, he's... Yeah, there's one mob in here that actually just teleports right next to you and then blows up. Only really start running into him once you start descending far enough into Creeponia, but still, that's scary. The whole idea that a mob can do that at any time is just really scary. Like, it's bad enough the creepers can just silently walk up to you and blow up, but it's even worse still, like, when they can just teleport right on top of you and then, like, immediately after doing so, they explode. But the blast protection is really carrying me at this point. I think I'm going to come out okay. Not quite sure how much ore I'll end up with, but I think I'm going to come out alright with this blast protection. It's probably going to keep me alive. Not sure if I'm going to get enough ore to make myself a nice armor set, but I'm gonna get a good amount of ore from Lucky and just keep on looking. Also, it would help if I can just kill these things as fast as possible. Not spend too much time just clearing the way of enemy mobs. Yeah. No, he's still alive, for fuck's sake, and... I'm almost dead. Oh shit, I'm actually dead! No, I'm actually dead. Whoa, I'm actually dead. Holy fuck. So, minus 524, minus 136. Yeah, like, that can literally happen at any moment, and you're just outright dead. Because, like, yeah, they're just that powerful. That can happen at pretty much any time. And it's very, very difficult to come back from if they could just hit you for that much. And it's very easy for them to do so, too, so... That's really difficult to just pull yourself out of. And clearly I could just not do it. Yeah, clearly fucking can I not... I can't get left alone. I literally can't get left alone. Well, good thing I have, like, all these backup weapons, so that's something. Damn, I just want to get my stuff back, damn it. Or at least attempt to do so. Come on, let me just get back to my stuff, god damn it. I don't know, hopefully I don't lose all of it, just trying to recover my stuff. So, night vision potion, speed potion, and instant health potion, and maybe even like a couple golden apples in case things really go badly, which they probably will. Yeah, like, anything can happen at any moment, so let me just... It's just best I'm prepared for it. Honestly, just want to be prepared for whatever, like, shit gets thrown at me. Well, at least I have the coordinates to where I died, but... God, it's all the way down there where anything can just spawn and kill me at any moment. Like, Creeper Lock can just get me at literally any moment if it wants to. And I'll be even, like, less able to react to it, I think. Yeah, I couldn't run from it because it just kept teleporting. Yeah, like, running from it's very difficult. Because of just the sheer range of its teleportation. And it can just blow you up many times over in, like, a normal creeper. Like, usually any other creeper, like, would just blow itself up once and that's the end of it. But the Creeper Lock can do it multiple times and just knock you out. The only food I brought was golden apples. I mean, are you kidding me? I didn't remember bringing anything else. Really now. Depends on how quickly I can get back down there. I might not need anything else. Let's just see. I still have like another 400-ish blocks west to run. So let me try and do that. Should have brought more food, god damn it. Why did I not? Or I could just opt to walk instead of run. Walk unless I'm actually under attack. Just to conserve less hunger. I hope this isn't going to be the death of me that I didn't bring enough food. I hope this isn't my undoing. Could be though, possibly. That could be my undoing, but let's hope it's not. 138, 525 about. Could possibly tunnel straight down if I wanted to. 138. It says 138. 525. I could tunnel straight down. Have to be careful and not dig straight down and possibly fall back onto that creeper lock that killed me. Could go for that though. I wouldn't dig straight down ideally. That would probably just be like a recipe for disaster right there. I'll have to think of how I'm going to dig down. I hope I can just get back to my stuff and that's the end of it. Might not be easy, but we'll just see. I'll just slowly work my way down. Make sure I'm absolutely safe as I'm just doing all this. I said slowly. What am I doing? Oh no. Never mind, slowly working our way down. If I drop down there, I'm going to find my stuff, but what else is waiting for me down there? I don't know. That's my loot. Okay, I think he's gone. Okay, I hope he's gone. I really hope he's gone. Okay, some of my stuff got blown up. Like my spare set of armor. Maybe even my extra bow that I had. If I can get a closer look. Yeah, I think I lost I think I lost that predacious... fuck. It doesn't help that literally everything is just constantly trying to kill me, so I can barely just stop to think about like what's actually going on. I can barely even stop to get any ideas to what's actually happening, because so much is constantly happening, like all the time. Yeah, I think my predacious bow is just gone. Yeah, that got destroyed in the explosion. That's what it looks like. I don't really have any time to just stop to think like what happened. I can just assume that didn't see it in there, so it has to be gone. That just concludes that it is not there. Well, Creeponia just ate that up and spit it out, and well, not even spit it out, just ate it up and swallowed it whole, and we'll never get it back. Never even got to use it anyways. It's just gone, and I never even got a chance to use it. Well, at least I got, like, most of my stuff back. Only really lost, like, one bow that was, like, of any value. Well, I got my stuff back, didn't die trying to get it back, so that's at least good, somewhat. Did get stuff back, at least. Now, can I maybe just find more ores? Kind of having a hard time spotting any. Alright, something is creeping up behind me. Just go away already. Okay, now it's gone. Let me just climb up here slowly but surely. Okay. So, where were we? Kinda got thrown for a wild ride with that creeper lock exploding on me. Nice. I'm gonna have a hard time getting out of here, apparently, because of all these flying mobs that just track me down from, like, a far distance. Trying to see if I can spot anything else in here. Can't really spot anything else. I thought I heard something. I definitely thought I heard something. Yeah, like no more wood, no coal. Probably gonna consider just leaving and coming back with night vision potions later. So I picked up a bit of each type of ore, but definitely could have grabbed more. This is definitely not enough to make myself another full armor set, so I'll have to come back and just gather more. Preferably we can actually see clearly. A little too dark for my taste to go just exploring in there randomly. So east, and then north a bit, and then we'll be out of here. Could have possibly stayed down there, or maybe just looked for another cave, but I'm going to make it my main priority to just leave Creeponia like this. The blast protection armor I had apparently wasn't enough. I still died to a creeper lock. Recovered my stuff, well, a lot of it, but still. Lost the Predaceous bow and the whole mess. I could go looking in here, but it could be like signing my death warrant. I'll just see. Could have signed my death warrant. I'm not exactly sure. Could opt to not go in too deep. Tempted to just go in here anyways. I mean, I can see somewhat. And I can kind of see in here, but night vision would help a bit, just saying. Still might be able to take this on even without. This one doesn't take knockback, apparently. Another banner drop. Something's behind me. That's a magical creeper. Oh fuck, that came out of nowhere. That came out of nowhere. Let's just back off. Oh my god, he's hitting. Oh my god. It's not a creeper lock at least, so it could be even deadlier. Can I just shoot him down before he kills me? Like, please. Also doesn't help he has like a really long attack reach. So yeah, those are generally some of the probably more dangerous mobs in here. What is Another one is shooting at me from inside the wall? Really? Or is it invisible? Is it hiding in the wall? Is it invisible? What's going on? That's not fair at all if it's in the wall or some shit like that. Or if it's invisible. Because then how am I supposed to react to it? Oh, 4 pieces of jewelite. Something's behind me. And it's invisible. I'll just grab whatever ores I can spot. I mean, maybe the Gemini will be used for something eventually. Though it's jewelite and ornamite that make, like, one of my favorite armor sets. Still, I'll grab the Gemini because it is there. Cannot see very well. I can't see. It's always risky to just go down here. If a creeper lock finds me, I might just be dead again. Could just get cut off again by a creeper lock. Great. I'm trying to not fall in here. Back near the bottom of the world again. Where the most dangerous mobs and Creeponia spawn. Well, non-bosses anyways. If a creeper lock just does spawn in front of me, I'm gonna have to just try and kill it. Even if I'm about to run out of health because of how much damage it gets in, like, initially. I think my best move is gonna be to attempt to at least kill it. I kind of doubt it's got that much health, but I think running is probably out of the question from what I saw earlier. That's a shit ton of mobs, and there's a rare one. There's a king creeper in here, which is rare. Doesn't have any drops except for gold coins and gunpowder, though, if I'm not mistaken. Right now, I'm getting swarmed. This is just great. Yeah, and the swarming is continuing. It's just still going on. The swarming never ends, apparently. And now, I literally just can't catch a break. Like, every time I just get rid of one swarm of enemies, the next one shows up. Okay, there we go. I think it's clear now. I mean, at least these enemies just keep on self-destructing, so they don't stay around for too long if you don't want to. I think maybe I will be able to make myself some armor with this ore at this rate. I think I do have, like, enough for possibly a full set. And I've certainly gotten, like, plenty of it already. Only have 12 Ormanite. Thought I was going to probably find more. I guess not. Man, these caves just seem to go on forever. Winged creeper, I was wondering what that was for a second. Wasn't sure. Something is right behind me. 3 of them are right behind me. Oh god. Right directly behind me. That was scary. Yeah, running was definitely not... Could have, like, easily not been the option to run. I see some more ornamite, but is it even worth it to try and drop down here? Seems like a giant risk to go jump down there. Just kind of don't know what's going to happen until you do go down there. Also doesn't help there's like a shit ton of mobs here. Figured this was going to be chasing me. I was just going to give these other mobs time to just reach me. Yeah, for a whole 2 hours and there was no one in the chat. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Thankfully these guys just blow up, and once they do, like, that's just the end of them. I'm just really worried at what is behind me. I also decided to go in here without any light sources on my own. The light sources that naturally spawn in here are pretty much all I have. And this place is just crawling with enemy mobs. I see a creeper lock. I'm gonna just get this ornament and then back the fuck up. Holy crap, that thing was right on top of me. Or I could just safe spot the thing to death. This is a creeper-themed dimension, specifically. Easily one of the deadliest if you're not prepared, especially going, like, further down towards, like, the bottom layer. Until you get armor that makes you resistant to explosions completely, which... yeah. These guys are everywhere. And this is the one I'm, like, most scared of, because they can just teleport directly on top of you, then explode, so... try to just shoot them from afar. Something is invisible and hitting me. I hate this. It's invisible and it's hitting me. Can't just ignore it forever. I mean, it's gonna kill me eventually if I try and just ignore it. Yeah, like, the whole mod on hardcore mode. Can't imagine how that would be possible. Unless you really just mastered everything this had to offer you. Maybe when people have literally ascended. How much ornament do I have now? Oh, plenty. Might be a good time to actually consider leaving at this point. Just getting the hell out of here. I have plenty of stuff. I got plenty of ores from here. It's probably gonna be safe to just leave at this point. Not risk losing, like... Well, I can just probably retrieve it again, but... I'd rather not have to go through the hassle again. Probably gonna maybe grab a couple more ores and then just leave. I did die once here, and that was, of course, to a creeper lock. Like, easily the deadliest non-boss mob in this whole dimension by, like, a long shot. Like, the number 2 most deadliest mob in this dimension probably doesn't even come close to creeper lock in terms of how deadly it is. Thankfully, they only ever spawn below a certain Y coordinate, but still. Unless you go too deep down, like, you don't have to worry about them. Probably gonna be ending the stream soon anyways. Kind of wondering where everyone else was, though, for, like, the past 2 hours. It's not like my stream was, like, unlisted or anything. I mean, I did double check to make sure that was the case, and it doesn't look like it was. So, southeast I go to just get out of here. Yeah, I think the only thing that spawns on the surface are those little creeper birds. As long as you continuously just run, they're not a problem. So I only took 1 death. Recovered a lot of my stuff, but lost a pretty rare bow in one of the creeper explosions just before I picked everything back up. So that was kind of sad, I'll admit. Yeah, there's a surface, and then there's an underground. The underground portion holds some ores and all kinds of different mob spawns that probably don't appear on the surface. The surface has a couple structures. A guy who lets you exchange between the 4 tiers of coins the mod has to offer. There's a guy that sells explosives, and then there's a structure where you spawn in a boss once you feel like you're ready to actually fight the thing. Probably gonna be a while before I actually take this boss on. Like, I'd probably have to just ask, like, other people, like, how they do it. Just probably watch other people do it and see what they do to, like, not die. Now I have to just find my portal. I see my portal. Alright, I see the portal. We're pretty much out of here. Oh shit! What was that? Okay, print screen. Okay, what the fuck? Now there's a nice hole, perfectly fitting since this hole is right in front of the portal that leads to the creeper dimension anyways. Ah, what a fitting hole in front of my portal to Creeponia. Oh look, would you look at that, my melon farm also took, like, some loss of structural integrity. Yeah, it's fun enough doing it alone. Imagine doing this together. Yeah, I have to just exchange a ton of coins at this point. So yeah, I think I'm gonna just process some of my ores and also fix that nice hole in front of that portal that just got made. And fix up my melon farm. And then probably not much more after this. What was that other dimension? What do you mean other dimension? Are you talking about the gray portal? Deeplands. Nothing in there I really want to go and do specifically right now, though. In fact, I'd like to just perhaps get these ores processed. Put away some of the stuff I did acquire, see what can go where. Yeah, so much cool stuff in this mod. Still, like, worried sick about how I'm going to do with some of the bosses in it, though. Like, eventually, I hope I can just get really good at Minecraft, like, good enough to fight a bunch of the bosses. Because if I can't, then I might be basically screwed. Tools, these will just go back here. So yeah, I've been carrying this rifle around and simply not using it. Let's just put it away for now. Haven't been using the damn thing. You know what, screw it, I'm gonna convert some coins now. Chest is just getting too full. I guess another box full would be nice to... Yeah, I'll just fill up another box with some of these. Maybe I'll keep, like, 4 stacks or so, and just trade the rest in for gold and silver coins. Maybe I'll just leave 2 stacks. Just go trade the rest in. Tokens from 9 dimensions so far. Definitely got a lot of traveling done, what else can I say? Still can't use these on the Divine Station yet. Alright, so let's just go exchange some coins. So, I don't need to carry these ingots with me. Let's put them away. I'll fix the holes, like, a bit later, perhaps. I don't feel like doing it now. I don't even feel like there should be a hole there. I'll momentarily go back here just to exchange some more coins. Pretty safe dimension to just do the exchanging in once you get to a tower. There's one not too far from here. To buy various items throughout the mod. And I just want to upgrade them to like a higher tier currency because I have so many of like the copper coins that are just overflowing my chest. Alright, they're finally off my back. Alright, there's our 2 towers. Now I need to just go in one of them and exchange the coins. As soon as I find the way in, that is. And I think I need to go to like the top floor. That's a lotto man. Didn't bring like any tokens to just buy more totems. I mean, I'd prefer to get 10 at a time because I could just spend fewer tokens that way. Probably need to climb up one more floor and then I can start doing the trading. Alright, there he is. So I should be relatively safe up here to just make all the trades. Yeah, shulker boxes just make this whole trading process so much more convenient. Otherwise, I'd have to make more trips to just go and do all this. And even then, this might take like at least a minute or two just to exchange all the coins. I think I'll just make sure they're like all near like the top, so it takes less time to just click and just make the trades. I'll make sure more of my coins are probably just near the top. It's probably quicker that way. At least there are no hostile mobs that can spawn in here, so this is relatively safe compared to what the banking in Creeponia would be like. You'd have all these flying little creeper birds that would just constantly be attacking you. Unless you just box yourself in with, like, the creeper banker, so so the hostile mobs wouldn't be able to just track you down. Here, you don't have to worry about it. Here, the tower is really safe. What is this guy doing? That looked a little weird. What a weird color you are. So of course these guys would think I'm funny looking. I mean, how do you really define, like, who looks funny and who doesn't? Like, how do you necessarily define all that? Alright, so I'm done exchanging currencies. So I turned all those copper coins into this. And I guess I'll just leave the dimension again. Been here for like 2.5 hours. I doubt I'm going to do that much more after. Aside from maybe just patch up that hole. Yeah, this dimension also has like a nice underside, but usually prefer to not go down there because it's just less convenient to travel. As long as you keep running, not too many of the hostile mobs can be a problem as long as you just keep running and don't stop for too many things. But down there, you don't get hostile mob spawns like you get up here. So maybe it does have its advantages to be down there. That plus some structures only spawn on the underside of this dimension and not like on the top layer. Okay, these things set you on fire when they hit you, apparently. Oh boy. Can I just clear this thing out? Probably not before it just sets me on fire again. Yeah, it does. Gravity's actually reduced down here. Trees are all upside down, even the grass is. It's pretty weird. Alright, so that's the portal that just leads out of here. I guess we'll just leave then. There's still this hole to just patch up. Still that to go fix. Screw it, I'm gonna fix that and then stop the stream. We've done enough so far this stream, but I want to just leave that hole fixed. I don't want to leave it like that. How much glowstone dust do I have? Probably need to maybe make a couple glowstone blocks to just do the repairs. Okay, this ideally shouldn't take too long to fix. I already got like 13 gold coins. That's quite a lot. So I'm a little over halfway there to getting myself a Lunaver coin already. Now I got this hole to fix. That's probably going to be worthy of another highlight, maybe. The way the creeper just spawned like right in front of the portal I exited and just blew up like a good chunk of my farm. That was just seriously unlucky. It was so damn unlucky. Good thing it was just my farm that suffered. We can always just build that back anyways. At least it was only the farm that got hit. So I think I might need like 3 seeds at most, maybe? No, I think I actually need 4 to do the repairs. I think I'll just get these melons while I'm at it. So yeah, what a wild time. This farm just freaking getting blown up was just spectacular. Well, at least it's all fixed now. Maybe a couple more blocks I'll put down, and that's pretty much going to be it for the stream. Now, where do they keep my slabs? Okay, good enough. So yeah, that was pretty silly. Quite a lot of it was silly near the end. But I kind of digress. I'm still having fun with this. But I'm going to have other plans. Eventually, I'm going to want to get myself a magic mending station just up and running. I'm going to want to have access to magic mending solutions sooner or later, because just enchanting these things to repair them eventually just isn't going to be worth it. I have to wonder just how much it would cost to actually repair this boat of full durability at this point. I'm just curious and I want to see, but I'm probably going to freak out when I do see it. Gulp. Enchantment costs 35 to repair this boat of full. And I think the next time around it's going to say too expensive to repair. I don't think you actually need to use up levels for a magic mending solution, but it's probably going to require some setup. It's going to require magic repair dust, which is really damn expensive, so part of the reason why I've been just saving up all these coins. And also just trying to stash up on these whenever possible. Unfortunately, haven't gotten too many opportunities to just stock up on Orbulons.